Start off by saying I've been going for 2 weeks, dealing with some family shit. It was very important that I had to take care of this, had to deal with this issue. But I'm back, and this is going to be a straight up video. I'm gonna go 100 with you. I'm not gonna do all the shit I always do. Like I'm not gonna put the stats out there. I'm just gonna talk about Broncos, the football games, and what they gotta do to win. We're not doing stats. I'm not comparing the Patriots to the Broncos because it doesn't fucking matter. The Broncos could have they're better defensively than the Patriots, but it doesn't fucking matter because our offense can't do shit. Trevor Siemian was in and they played like fucking trash. Brock Osweiler was in and they played like a little bit less than trash, but it still wasn't that great. Am I giving up on the season? No, I'm not giving up on the season. They're still mathematically in it. They're still mathematically in the hunt. They can still make it to the playoffs. It's going to be a dogfight. If they lose this game against the Patriots on Sunday, they're done. They would have dropped 5 games in a row, and this one will be at home. They already lost to the fucking 1-7 Giants, who can't beat anybody but the Broncos. They lost to the Chargers, Kansas City. We all know who the fuck they lost to, but the fucking Eagles game was the most embarrassing fucking loss the Denver Broncos have suffered this whole fucking season, because they couldn't do shit on either side of the ball, and the defense did not look like the no-fly zone and ground control like we're fucking used to seeing. I don't know what's going on with the Broncos. I want to say coaching, I want to say quarterback, I want to say offensive line, but it's all of it combined into one. The coaching is fucking terrible. Vance Joseph, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He says the same shit every fucking week. I gotta coach better, I gotta do this better, I gotta do that better, but it's the same fucking results. Obviously, something you're doing ain't working. You need to fucking change that shit ASAP before it's too late, and it's almost too fucking late. We got one game, like I said, we got one game against the Patriots, and if they drop this game, fuck the season, they're done. They're fucking done. They can't bring themselves out of this hole. I haven't seen the Broncos play this bad in a long fucking time. I had hope for Brock Osweiler coming in, seeing as how he has familiarity with the team, with some of the players on the team. He looked okay, but he threw 2 interceptions, and he was preaching about fucking no turnovers, ball security, but he threw 2 picks. But to tell you the truth, with Trevor Siemian in, it probably would have been worse. We probably wouldn't even scored a fucking touchdown. We got a touchdown in garbage time or whatever, but I feel like we wouldn't have got shit with Trevor Siemian. And Trevor Siemian just looks uncomfortable in the fucking pocket. He looks unsure of himself. He looks unsure of what he's seeing on the fucking field. He throws in a double and triple coverage. As I watched some of the games while I was still, dealing with the family shit, I still got time to watch some of the football games. I watched the Kansas City game where he threw the ball into the dirt multiple times, overthrew receivers. They did have a drop of Benny Fowler. We got the mistakes is the thing that's killing the Broncos the most. Penalties. There was a holding penalty against Lee. There was an offsides or a neutral zone infraction penalty against Shane Ray. I mean, these fucking penalties, offside by Von Miller. I think Von Miller is getting frustrated. He wants to be Von Miller, but he's having problems being Von Miller this season because they basically are double teaming him still because Shane Ray isn't doing shit. I had high hopes for Shane Ray when he came back that that defense will become the great defense as it was before, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to take a couple games before Shane Ray gets back into the swing of things. But we don't have that many games left to wait. As a no-fly zone, giving up fucking plays. They're still out there playing fucking zone coverage, which isn't fucking working. They did not look like they even came out of zone that much because they kept constantly getting torched over the top. Fucking Alshon Jeffries was just tearing them up. The ground game, Ajayi. But with this video going on right now, I made a bet and I have to honor my bet. So the Eagles are the best team in football. Now the bet came. I'm not with my son, who was an Eagles fan, and I told him that if the Eagles won, I will say the Eagles are the best team in the NFL this season. And yes, they are. I told him he want me to wear an Eagles hat. I told him I'm not going that fucking far. You gotta draw a line somewhere with your kids, or they're trying to run shit. And so I said I'll say that. And shout out to all the Eagles fans. Your team put a whooping on the Broncos. But the one thing I do have to say about the Eagles is fuck them, because they troll the Broncos, talking about some apologizing on Twitter. They ran out of fucking fireworks. Yeah, fuck you. That's all I gotta say about that. But you did put a whooping on the Broncos, so shout out to all your fans. You have a fucking great ass team. Your team looks fucking phenomenal, and they could be in the Super Bowl this year. I wouldn't doubt it. They're probably the best team in the NFC right now. So as far as the Broncos go, we got a game against New England Patriots, one of our AFC rivals, non-divisional AFC rivals. And this is a must-win. I mean, every game pretty much is a must-win game in the NFL due to the fact that, like, it's a short season. It's not like baseball or basketball where you got, 100 to 80 to 100 games. This is a must-win game. We have to prove that we have to get a spark lit somewhere. And if we can come in, if New England comes into Denver and beats Denver, that's fucking it. I don't feel like the morale on that team is already fucking low. And if they lose another one to basically a rival, pretty much, because Von Miller doesn't like Tom Brady at all. Like, he loves to sack Tom Brady. Derek Wolfe said he didn't say he was going to eat his children, but I wouldn't put it past Derek Wolfe. I mean, they don't like Tom Brady. So to lose to Tom Brady and the New England Patriots at home, where Tom Brady struggles in Denver, will be a crushing blow to the rest of this team. It'd probably be the final blow to the team, the nail in the coffin, whatever you want to call it. That will be it. That'll be the final blow for this team. Yeah, they can go. If they ran the table, they'll be 10-6. But you might get in, you might not get in. I don't think they'd run the table. They do have some easier games after New England. They do play the Jets, who are actually coming on, and they play the Dolphins. But they still have, they have the Colts and all that. But a couple divisional games left. But they have this game has to be a spark. People saw. I was reading a lot of shit this week about the Broncos. I was reading a lot of things the fans were saying about the Broncos on Twitter, Facebook, so on and so forth. And a lot of people want Elway gone. People want Vance Joseph gone. People want fucking Mike McCoy gone. People want fucking Brock Osweiler bench after one game. First of all that shit is dumb. Elway's not fucking going anywhere. You can't really fucking bench Osweiler after one fucking game. They said, did he play better than Trevor Siemian? Look what the fuck Trevor Siemian went up against. The Giants, the Chargers, and he still fucking lost. And then you throw Brock Osweiler in to the fucking Eagles and the Patriots. And you expect this motherfucker to come out and be the fucking golden savior. He's not fucking Peyton Manning. Yeah, he sat behind Peyton Manning for years, but he's not fucking Peyton Manning. Even though he sat behind Peyton Manning and learned from Peyton Manning, he doesn't have the smarts like Peyton Manning. He just doesn't. So he's not going to be Peyton Manning. It looked like everybody expected him to come out and fucking be Peyton Manning, but he's not. He's not going to be. He's going to be Brock Osweiler, and that's who we got for probably the rest of the fucking season, because Chad Kelly was put on IR, and Paxton Lynch will probably be back, but they probably won't play him. They should play him soon, just to see what the fuck they got in Paxton Lynch, but they probably won't play him until the season is fucking washed. You'll probably see him the Thursday night game against the Colts. That's probably when you'll see him. Brock Osweiler had success against the Patriots last time Denver played them. They did beat the Patriots in overtime with that run by C.J. Anderson in the snow. So, do we have a shot? Yes, Denver has a shot. Denver has a shot every fucking week to beat any team in the NFL. Like everybody always says, any given fucking Sunday, you have a shot to beat any team in the NFL. So this is any given Sunday, and Denver, yes, has a shot to beat the New England Patriots. Will they beat New England Patriots? I fucking hope so. Like I said, part of me is still a fan, and I love the Denver Broncos, and I do think they will win this game. I don't think they'll win by much, but I do think they'll win this game due to the fact that New England's defense is not that great. Yeah, they had a good outing against, I can't remember what team they beat, where everybody thought they were going to, or I thought everybody thought they were going to fucking lose. But they did have a good outing. Their defense did hold that one. I can't remember what game it was, but their defense did hold, and they played pretty well that game. So I don't know. I hope I'm just once again I'm gonna say what I always say. I hope last game was a wake up call, and we're back home. I mean, you got to think they did have a 3 or 4 game road stretch, but they were just on the road constantly. So eventually, that takes a toll on you. But I do see Denver win this game because of their defense. They're at home, and Denver's a good home team. As bad as they play on the road, they're a fucking good home team. So I think they have one of the best home records ever. So yeah, I can see them picking up the win on this one. This will be an upset. Nobody's going to pick Denver to win this game. Nobody. There's not one person that's going to pick Denver to win this game outside of Denver or any of us other displaced fans will pick Denver to win, but nobody else is going to pick Denver. It's like basically we're us fans out here. It's us against the world now. Us against Patriot Nation or whatever you want to fucking call it. But yeah, nobody's gonna pick Denver to win. And the reason I picked Denver to win is because, like I said, the defense and Tom Brady seems to fucking struggle in Denver. Denver is like his kryptonite in a way. He struggles there. He doesn't play well in Denver. But New England did have a bye week, so fuck them. That sort of sucks. They got extra time to prepare for Denver. So that's that. I think Denver will win this game. And it'll come on the leg of McManus to win this game. But there's never a blowout between Denver and New England. It's never a fucking blowout. It's always a 3-point game or 2-point game or something. It's never like, except when it was in New England, a couple times it was a blowout. But when it's in Denver, it's always a close game. I don't know. Tom Brady doesn't play well in Denver. Denver hasn't been scoring. They put up 20-something points last week. So I'll say they'll put up the same. Maybe 23. I'm going to say 21-23. It's not going to be a high score. I don't see it being a high scoring game. If it is, then fuck. They just suck that fucking bad. But 21-23. Final score. Denver's going to win. And then hopefully that's going to be a wake-up call. Brock Osweiler, he'll have an okay game. I feel like CJ Anderson, Jamal Charles will get the run game going again, which will open up some play action passes. Because as I noticed, some of the play calling was a little bit different when Brock was playing than it was when Trevor was playing. Because they ran a lot of bootlegs and play actions and stuff, and they did a little bit different things. Demarius finally got his touchdown, so yay. Even in a loss, he got a touchdown, but whatever. That's it for this week. We'll talk about all the rumors going around. Is Andrew Luck done in Indy? Will he be a Bronco next season? What about Kirk Cousins? I've seen all that flying around. First and foremost, don't matter who the fuck you bring in here. You got to fix that offensive line. You got to fix the offensive fucking line. We bring Andrew Luck in here somehow by a fucking trade, a miracle fucking trade, or Kirk Cousins, or Drew Brees, or Eli Manning, or whoever fucking will be a free agent or released next year, or traded, or whatever. You're going to have to fix the offensive line. Because they can't do, none of them quarterbacks going to be able to do shit behind that offensive line. That sucks. Even the quarterbacks we got now can't do shit behind that offensive line. You gotta fix it. First and foremost, that has to be that has to be top priority next year. Number one, offensive line. Number two, quarterback situation. Because I feel like the quarterbacks we actually have right now can play pretty decently if we had a decent offensive line. I don't see Trevor playing that bad if we had a decent offensive line. I don't see Brock playing that bad if we have a decent offensive line. Maybe even Paxton will play good to have a decent offensive line. But every time you snap the ball or hike the ball, and as soon as you take your drop steps, you got a fucking D lineman and your D tackle with somebody in your fucking face. Or they're running a blitz off with the fucking safety or a cornerback, and you're running for your fucking life. You have no time to find receivers. So that's why you end up throwing it overthrow or throwing the dirt or just throw it out of bounds or make fucking mistakes, get sacked and fumble or whatever you do. As you see, teams with good offensive lines are teams that are fucking winning. You gotta protect that quarterback. That's why when I play Madden, the first thing I do, even though my ultimate team, is I build an offensive line first. I could have butt quarterbacks. Like, I don't know how many of you play Madden, but my quarterback for a long time was like a silver Dak Prescott, but I took no sacks because I had a fucking beast offensive line. And that's what you gotta do. Even if you got a stank ass quarterback, if you got a good offensive line, that stank quarterback will look pretty decent. I mean, that's just what it is, man. You gotta build that offensive line, then you gotta get your quarterback, and then everything else just falls into place after that. Because quarterbacks will want to come here if they think they can win here. Peyton Manning came here because he thought he could win here. And Elway built a team around Peyton Manning. We got to do the same thing, even with the quarterbacks we got. If we can't pick up Luck or Cousins or any of those other quarterbacks, we still have to build for our quarterback for the future. So we don't know who the fuck a quarterback for the future is. We don't even know if he's on this roster right now. Some will say Paxton, some will say Trevor, some will say Brock, some will say he's not on the roster. But and also with Vance Joseph, we can't really fire Vance Joseph after one fucking season. I know we are a very spoiled fan base. We had Peyton Manning for all those years, and it was like basically what happened was we didn't grow. We didn't have time to grow. We went from mediocre to fucking excellent in a year. We didn't have that time where we went from terrible to mediocre to good to great to excellent, and then we're stuck at excellent. We went from mediocre to fucking phenomenal, and we love the feeling of being a winning team and being phenomenal. And we sort of got spoiled with Peyton Manning because he's a phenomenal quarterback, and he made us fucking a dominant team in the AFC, and we got used to that. And that's to be expected. When you went from we went from 8-8 to 11-5, 12-4, 14-2. We went to those numbers. So that's to be expected. But we're going through growing pains right now. It looks like it's going to be rough until we fix our offensive line. But we're going through some growing pains. Once we get through these growing pains, trust me, we'll be up there. We just got to stick it out, and we can't fucking turn our back on the team. We got to stick it out with them. We got to ride the storm. We got to ride it till the wheels fall off, man. That's what we got to do. I'm with you. I'm with all of you. I'm riding this bitch till the wheels fall off, till the bitch catches on fire and breaks down. I'm suffering through it every fucking Sunday, just like you guys are, watching these fucking terrible games. Watching the Eagles just destroy the Broncos while my son's fucking enjoying every minute of it. It's painful. But we've been through this before. We've been through rough times with Denver Broncos before. Josh McDaniels, remember that shit? We've been through it before. We'll get through it. We'll be all right, and we'll be back in the upper echelon of the AFC, to where people are talking about the Denver Broncos are the team to watch out for. But you just gotta stay strong and ride this wave. And it's a hard fucking wave. It's a hard wave to ride. But we gotta ride it together as fans for this team. We got to. We gotta stick through it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we just gotta stick through this. So that's all I got this week. I don't want the video to be too long. It's already long as shit. But like I said, what's killing us is penalties and turnovers and drop passes. Things that can be fucking fixed. And offensive line. So things that can be easily offensive line can't, but other things can be easily fixed. Turnovers and penalties, they can be easily fucking fixed. Change the play calling, like I've said before. Change the fucking play calling. But the other shit can be easily fixed. The O-line might have to wait till off season. It's going to have to wait till off season. There's nothing we can do about it right now. Not unless we can just do. I mean, we can get more blocking. We can run we can have fullback blocking. We can have running two tight end set. We'll have to run we need to do stuff like that to help solidify that offensive line a little bit. Get some more tight ends out there. Run two tight ends to help with fucking offensive line. We're gonna have to do something because what we're doing right now ain't working. But that's all I got. I'll be back next week. Hopefully, ain't nothing gonna pop up. With my review of the Patriots game. Forgot to say, I hope you guys had a happy Halloween. Everybody stayed safe out there. Ate lots of candy. Got tummy aches. I say tummy because I got kids. All the parents out there, hope you took your tax, your candy tax, because I got a gallon bag of candy. That's my candy tax. Took a lot of tax. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, I'll be back next week, hopefully, with another video talking about the outcome of the Patriots game. And we'll look forward to the next game after the Patriots. But until then, this is your boy Broncos Fanatic saying, Go Broncos!